not happy with all the people. You got 7,819 people killed last week. Russian soldiers and...
This number changes. Wait, why does he try to do like the exact number every time? Because yesterday he said 7,894. Now he's saying 7,819. It's just, we've totally moved beyond like assuming that a position like the bully pulpit is supposed to is supposed to require a level of like decency, and a guy like the president is not supposed to just like make numbers up. And it's awesome that you could just say whatever the you want. There is very little that Trump says that is real. Okay. As a matter of fact, the only time where he's like actually being honest and transparent is whenever he talks about like the unlimited cruelty that America is going to bring about the rest of the world, where he'll be like when people will be like, oh, why are you giving weapons to Saudi Arabia? He goes, well, do you have $1 billion? They'll buy it from Russia. If they don't buy it from us, someone's got to buy these weapons. Like, that's the only time where he's like transparent or honest. He's only honest when he is talking about his dishonesty. But every other thing is just either lies, or now the new meta is just simply shouting out not even a talking point, but shouting out a word, one word. Everybody transgender. Everybody understands what that means now. They make up their own minds as to what this is supposed to mean.
Ukraine soldiers, right? Not American soldiers, not soldiers from Poland, but they're human beings, they're souls. They have parents, they wave goodbye to their parents, and their parents never see them again. That's the end of them. Over a stupid war, and I want to see it stopped. Now, we have stopped the money we send weapons to NATO, they pay full price.
NATO.
We don't, Biden spent $350 billion so stupidly. And it was one of the reasons that this whole thing happened. A big reason this war happened was sitting right in these chairs, this one in particular. So I will tell you that I think we're going to have
thank you for the 5 gifted.
A good solution. But they're losing soldiers at levels that nobody has seen since the Second World War. This is the worst conflict, and it's just going on and on. It's one's defense, one's offense. The offense moves a little bit, just a little bit. You take a look. They move inches. They're dropping bombs and killing everybody. The whole thing is not since the Second World War has there been anything even close to this. And they're not soldiers from my country. This is my country. But I have a power to end things. That's why I was able to end 7 other wars. And you know that I thought of the 7. They're basically 7. Those are tough wars to end.
Like this. This is what I mean. When I say he just like makes shit up, this is a perfect example. Sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's basically 7. And it's like, he didn't do any of that. He's just making it up. Like, either these conflicts came to a halt because of the two belligerents, okay? Or he's just lying. And especially when he says, like, sometimes he said 10 last week, then you know he's lying. That's not even real. He just made up a number. And the only reason why he's saying that is because he can't actually fucking end the 2 conflicts that he said he was going to end day 1. Russia's invasion of Ukraine and Israel's genocide of the Palestinian population in Gaza. He said he was going to end them day 1, and he couldn't, even though he has all the power to do so with especially Israel, and he just doesn't have the ambition, not even interested, okay? And with Russia, he couldn't do it. He genuinely thought Vladimir Putin respects him enough that he would like back away or offer him like this gift of no more military incursion in Ukraine. He was a fucking moron, and it didn't happen. So he has to make shit up to be like, I've ended 7 wars. Much tougher, I thought, than the war with Ukraine and Russia. I thought that Ukraine and Russia have a very good relationship with President Putin. I thought that would be much easier. I thought that would be in the middle of the pack, maybe one of the easiest. Sometimes you never know with war. You know, war is a very interesting thing. You never know with war. War is complex and dangerous, and what a mess. What a bloody mess. August 25th.
Good job. Thank you, sir. You're stopping a lot of wars. Just the presidents we're stopping. We've stopped 7 wars, and Really, the number is actually 10. We're not including a couple, and we're not including in there the what we did with Iran, stopping their nuclear play. They would have had within a month or two, they would have had a nice big nuclear weapon to use. That's not going to happen. That won't happen.
I mean, what do we say to this? Like, what can you say to this? And it's sad because sometimes people misunderstand me when I talk about like certain content creators and their popularity, which we found is not even so organic as we previously thought. I'm not going to name any names. It's not that like there's envy or jealousy there that another content creator is more popular than me. There are a million content creators that are more popular than me. It's the fact that there are people tuning in who agree with this reactionary framework that frustrate me. And this is no different. It's not that Trump is like a bumbling old baboon, senile and constantly lying. It's the fact that people actually love him and they also agree with him and they think he is brilliant. That's the most discouraging thing, because if like everybody recognized what the fuck he was and reacted appropriately and like, you know, constantly tried pushing and then there was like a significant militant response against that sort of thing, then I would say, you know, at least the population is smart. At least the population understands what's going on. At least your neighbors know what the fuck is up. What makes me sad is the fact that there is a 30% part of this population that unironically, no matter what he does, will turn around and say, nah, man, that's my president. You stupid libtard. He's hot. He's healthy. He's 215 pounds and he's 6'4". And he can dunk a basketball and he's ending all the wars. It's like, oh my God. It's just so frustrating. It's so frustrating to have to deal with people who have decided that they can just hallucinate an alternative reality. And those guys have so much play on our lives. Like even the military incursions, even the fucking, you know, send the military, send the Marines, send the National Guard to Chicago shit. Like, that's done for those guys. Okay? Those guys who are just like, hell yeah, brother, we got to do more militant response to solve this unlimited crime in blue cities where seemingly there's a lot of black people. Like, that's who he's doing it for. Hell yeah, brother, we got to deport every Guatemalan. They're scary. They got salsa hips. They're dancing. I hate that. That's who he's doing this for. Those guys have so much fucking play. The dumbest, most psychotic, racist people in American society that have never left their fucking hometowns get to dictate what we all experience. And that is so fucking frustrating. Hyperbole? Yeah, wow. I can't believe you figured out that I am engaging in hyperbole. Is it in line with what's going on or not? I mean, look at this. Florida moves to end all school vaccine mandates. First in nation to do so. How the fuck can you look at this and go, this is great. This is great, brother. Fantastic. I can't wait. Hell yeah, brother. We're going to get rabies and that's fine. We're bringing back Legionnaire's disease. Awesome. There's a non-zero number right when you're sitting at home watching him speak, rubbing their chin as they ponder the profundity of Trump's statements. I mean, they also think he's hot. Like that in and of itself is, I think, the clearest indication of someone's mania. Like, there are people who look at Donald Trump and think he's like a sexy guy. I always like to point to that to show you like how insane these lunatics are. Because like, if you look at something that is right in front of your eyes and you don't see what other people are seeing, what everyone is seeing, and you just see something entirely different, like, you're a crazy person. You're a lunatic. My dad describes Trump as handsome and elegant. Oh my God. I'm sorry, man. When I saw those ladies wearing like Trump can grab my pussy t-shirts, I was like, this is over. This is not a normal movement. I mean, people think RFK is healthy. These guys are just responding to stimuli. They're not responding to what they can see. They are already on board with the don't believe your lying eyes shit.